Good morning, and I hope today is treating you well. I hope you're starting off all hale and hearty and healthy. Um, I've been meaning to do this particular video for a while. I wanted to basically show the decks that I use when I do readings. Three of them are considered tarot decks, and three of them are considered to be oracle decks. Now, a lot of people that do readings, or whether it be professional or just for fun, a lot of people have collections that go into the hundreds. I have 8 decks. 3 of them are considered tarot decks, and the other 5 are considered to be oracle decks. These are the ones that I use mainly. Let's see how to explain them. Okay, so these 3 are considered tarot decks. This is considered to be a Rider-Waite clone. It's called the Radiant Tarot. This is the Shadowscape Tarot, and this is the Vision Quest Tarot. This is what you think of when you traditionally think of tarot decks. These 2, they are tarot decks, but the artist that did these looked at the interpretation and pretty much came with a visual artistic rendering that is different than let me find the moon here. I thought I had that. Oh, there it is. That was different than your traditional. Here's your traditional tarot card symbolism for the moon. This is the Shadowscapes rendition. I'm not sure I can do this without the glare. You have a person with a mask and a mushroom ring underneath the moon. And then you have, for the Vision Quest, you have what looks to be a wise woman underneath the moon, and at either the mouth of a river, mouth of a creek, or something going into the sea or a lake. Anyways, these are just showcases the different ones. This one I use for everyday things like business, finances. If you're at work and you're concerned about a coworker that is, what are they doing behind the scenes? Are they trying to take credit for something you've done? I would use this. If we're talking about, your inner workings, your emotional situation, how to get past anxiety or depression, I would use this one or this one. It would depend upon the severity. I tend to use this when I'm doing these for myself. I will do this one for my religious spiritual path. I will do this one for my inner emotional psychological workings, and this is for like every day. I've never been able to read the Vision Quest deck as a traditional tarot deck. Some of the cards relate easy enough, others don't. Example would be the moon would be easy enough. Now, the oracle decks that I use, I have these 2 are more recent. This one I've had for 26 years. I'm still learning the meanings behind these 2 deck cards. I don't have them memorized yet. It's going to take me another couple of years. Especially with this one. There's a lot of cards in here. This is called your Halloween Tarot. It has the whimsical that you think of trick or treat, but some of the card meanings, I mean, they immediately make you think of Halloween in that season and all. There's some in here that has the werewolf and so forth, but they have everyday meanings that would make sense no matter what time of the year it is. Like the skeleton, you relate it to Halloween, death, blah, blah, blah. It's strength. And the reason it's considered to be strength is because you're stronger by being more open about getting to the bare bones of something, peeling away all the layers to get to the bare bones of a situation, mainly yourself, will make you stronger. And then we have the Fairy Oracle. I want to jump back over here to the Halloween Oracle just for a second. It is a very colorful deck. It surprised me how much I enjoy using this deck. I didn't expect to. I mean, it has a lot of cards that you would immediately think of as related to Halloween or that kind of a genre, but it is amazing how very intuitive and spot on it can be. And then we have the fairy deck. This, no, I don't know what country anybody may be from, but typically there's going to be some kind of folklore related to different backgrounds, whether you're over in Denmark or whether you're in Finland, whether you're in Ireland, England, Britain, in Africa, whatever continent or country you're from. Typically they each have their own folklore regarding the hidden ones, the fae, the small people, the little people. Different stories about the different folklore, I should say, about the fairies, what I consider to be the fairies or the fae. And this particular deck, they can be light-hearted meanings on the surface, but they can really make you think. Like there's some card in here that talks about the situation could be, you could pull the card and it would be undressing a salad. The situation could be such difficulty and so complex that you've got yourself into that fixing the situation would be about on par as undressing a salad. You know, if you have a salad made out and then you pour your dressing over top of it, oh, I put too much. Or, oops, I put the wrong flavor. Trying to wash that off, trying to get that dressing off of there without washing it off is very difficult. So it's amazing that some of these cards have such a uniqueness to them. And yes, there is an actual card in here, and I'm not going to dig for it, that is literally elves undressing a salad. And this, the last oracle cards that I have, and I've had these for 26 years. These are called the animal medicine cards. When we got these, I don't know if you can get the small ones anymore or not. Nowadays, typically they come in the bigger ones. And a lot of the newer ones have animals from different continents, not just the North American continents. This particular deck only has animals from the North American continent. You've got your whales, your dolphins, deer, beaver, dragonfly, buffalo, crows, skunks, armadillos, which you can find in the desert, Nevada desert, or is it, anyways, the desert. I mean, the animals in here are from the North American continent. And each of them, let's just look at the top one, the whale. Each of these cards have little sayings on them. And acknowledging your mission, trust your path, become your chosen destiny. Little things on there, like the hummingbird. Embrace what makes you happy, be joyful, count your blessings, open yourself to pleasure. Little things that can make a difference in how you view the situation. These are just like a little bit about the cards that I normally use. I don't often use these. Morally, the cards that I normally would use when I do a reading are going to be this card or these two. These three I don't normally use. This one is half and half, depends upon the situation. So this is just a quick look at the decks that I mainly use. And I know that people do have other tarot decks and they can read them and know them no matter what. I don't collect. I have gotten over 30 years using decks that, I'm actually going to use. That actually are like, I can actually do something with this. I can have a part that I can read that will be quick and easy and it relates to. But I have two other oracle decks, but I rarely use them. So I'm not going to focus on them. These are the ones that I would use in a reading. So I hope you enjoyed this, and if you want more information about them, or if you actually would like to have me do a reading for you, I would be glad to do that. Just email me. I have my email information in the About Me. So if you want, go ahead and send me a message. Try it out. Or keep in touch and keep watching the Daily Draw videos. I'm going to start uploading more of them. Have not been uploading them because it just, time gets away from you. But these are the decks I would use. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you have a great day.